temporary injunction on it that's going to say that I have to appear in court because in your temporary relief, you're going to claim the same stupid shit that every lawyer has assured you that will work. You're going to claim fucking extortion. You're going to claim fucking slander. You're going to claim all this other stupid gay ass shit to which then I'm going to show up to court.
And we're going to play all your fucking racist shit to show the evidence as to what we were showing, and it's not slander.
And then your lawyers are going to cry to the judge about how this is not freedom of speech because you're not allowed to yell fire in a crowded movie theater because that's what every fucking lawyer says. And to which that I answer, well, judge, when there is a fire in a movie theater, I'm sure entitled to yell it. Into which this situation is there is a racist that has a family that owns a business that takes money from Black people, Hispanic people, Indian people,
Yep.
into which my freedom of speech is making them aware of it and giving them the option if they want to spend their money. That's the fire, and I'm yelling it, and then they have a choice whether or not they want to spend their money there. And they're going to say, the judge is going to say, well, he's doing his freedom of speech, case closed, temporary injunction of 14 days because that's what they allot. The last time this happened, the last 8 times that I fucking did this, it might have changed. It may be 20 days. I don't know what the fuck the law is in Mississippi. But once that temporary injunction comes to the end, then I take my ass right back out there. And that's the moment that an entitled fucking bitch like you and your family realizes that there's not a goddamn thing you're going to do about it.
No, they're sure not. See you in 3 weeks, bitch. Go ahead and let Sissy know.
Because I would make the deal with you that if you stop your fucking shit, then you don't have to go through the fucking pressures of what the family's going to come down on you with. But you're so goddamn entitled, you wouldn't even do it, so I'm not even going to fucking propose it.
Well, hell no.
Fuck you.
This bitch
How about
been
that?
running her
Fuck
fucking
you.
flat for the past 4 fucking years, 5 years.
You've been doing
Running
it
her
your whole
shit.
life, doing what the fuck you want to do, treating people however you want to fucking treat them, and up to and including your own fucking family. And it's time you learn your goddamn lesson. You've been able to fucking hold your breath till you turn blue in the face to get what you want your whole goddamn life, and it stops with the Turners.
I think we ought to give her at least a whole entire day per year, at least. That's fair. 5 days for 5 years. Maybe even more. It just depends on how I feel when I get there. I might decide I like the place.
Might get a wild hair at my ass and spend a whole fucking month there. Maybe
Yeah.
10% of that fucking income that's going to be taken out of the store ain't enough. Maybe I want 50. Maybe I want 60.
I might rent a house.
Maybe I want it to fucking this day and age in social media and the way everybody's so nosy. Maybe I want it to where you won't even be able to leave your fucking house without a bunch of black people calling you a racist ass fucking white bitch. Because that's exactly what you are. You voluntarily did it. Now you can voluntarily take what's coming back to you. You didn't mind saying it, then you can fucking damn sure fucking handle what's said back to you.
You know, it took an entire year, literally every single day of driving 3 hours there, 3 hours home, and that's what we did.
For a whole year?
For a whole year. A whole fucking year. 3 hours there and 3 hours back. But we did rent some things along the way and stay a little longer and not have to drive the 3 hours there and 3 hours back. But that's how dedicated we are. We literally went every single day for an entire year to get them doctors.
Oh, don't forget to hire
thrown
a
in
private
jail.
investigator that I'll wink at every time he drives by because that's what the lawyers suggest you do too to get a little bit more money out of you. That's a waste of fucking time.
It took a year.
Because there ain't a fucking thing that you're gonna fucking do to me to intimidate me, you fucking bitch.
But we did it. That's how dedicated we are. It was an entire year. We dropped 3 hours there. We'd embarrass the shit out of some doctors that were committing crimes towards patients and people without their consent. And then we dropped 3 hours home. And there was some times in there that we didn't drive. We just got us a hotel and a room and we just stayed there. But yeah, for the most part, we drove. We're dedicated, Lynn.
Yeah, the owner of Abbott Ipco there in Dallas, Texas, he was from Holland. Real rich guy. Apparently, the people over in Holland think they can do what the fuck they want to do too, and he learned his lesson too.
And they didn't learn from me digging in a dumpster the one time. We went back and dug in it several times. They just kept throwing more stuff away, y'all. More evidence. And I'd dig it out the trash. Me and Justin, we put our hazmat suits on and our gloves on. And we would go. And now this is after they had the damn detectives and shit sitting all outside fucking have their eyeballs on them. And these dumb motherfuckers would wait till the detectives would drive off. And they go throw the evidence out the trash right in front of us, knowing that we were there. They couldn't understand, how are they fucking catching us? How are they getting this shit? Oh, that's right. The Turners are in the dumpster getting the evidence out, turning it in. Oh my God. That was fun. Those were some fun times. Them were some fun times. What was even more fun, because I love puzzles. I've always loved puzzles, was putting it all together. Going through a sifted bag of trash. Some stuff was shredded and a lot of it wasn't because they were lazy, which helped me. But the other stuff they did shred, taking it and putting it together and taping it back together to show what they were doing with their documents and their records. I put it all together and we put it all in a portfolio, all in order. Took us days to do that, but we did it. Didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, and the pharmacy that was fucking, like I said, the pharmacy that was fucking filling that shit and fucking mixing that shit in the compounds they were doing it with, they weren't too happy when they got shut down.
No.
They were a little fucking mad.
Yeah, they were real mad. Oops. Yeah, Turners did that. Because people just don't get to do what the fuck they want to do to people sometimes. That's illegal. Oh, they were blood and all kinds of shit, y'all. Needles, blood. They were supposed to be putting them needles in them containers too, and they weren't doing that. They got in trouble for that too. Needles go in the fucking red Sharpie containers and they get hauled off by an organization that comes through there and picks it up, right? Nah, these people just thought they could do what they wanted. And then blue bags. I'll never forget the blue medical bags tied up with all the evidence in it. That's like feeding candy to a baby.
Because they didn't want to pay the proper disposable companies. Yeah. They didn't like them fines either.
They got in trouble for that too, because we turned them in for that too, y'all. We videoed it all and took it out. This is before the internet. We videoed all that shit. I had a little video camcorder. I videoed them taking it to the trash. I videoed us getting in there, getting it out. Oh my God, that was fun. How in the hell are they catching us? How did they get this? Well, I don't know. You're stupid. Because you're stupid. Because people are stupid. That's how.
I got another one for you. Because you Googling fuckers over there. Why don't you go Google NME, inpatient fucking drug rehab / psychiatric facility. It was a national facility, as a matter of fact. They were all over the country. Go fucking Google NME, and you know what you're gonna find?
Yep.
They're completely shut down. They were completely shut down. You want to know who started that? Oh, that's right, me at 14 years old. 14. You want to know how? Hell, my life's been a fucking book on here. You want to know how? You know my daddy y'all talk about all the time? Remember I told you he got hooked on drugs? Was a cop, got hooked on fucking drugs, became not a cop, and became a pretty bad man.
But in fairness, he got hooked on them drugs because he had a on the duty injury that caused him to do that. Because then the doctors throw you on all this shit.
But the first thing they try to do was send him to a fucking drug rehab with his great insurance that he had. Well, guess what? What they were doing in there. They got exposed by me at 14. They were getting people in there. Then they were having their psychiatrist deem them a danger to themselves or others. And it was 80% of their fucking patients, only so they could hold them against their will inside these facilities to keep billing their insurance. And because they were druggies, nobody would listen until they tried to do that with my dad. And my 14-year-old ass went out there in front of a huge-ass motherfucking psychiatric facility with a big-ass white sign. And I had people, one by one, visitors, trying to visit their family when they were turned away because their family in there was deemed a danger to themselves or others, and they would not allow them to speak to them. They held them against their will. Also, they could fucking bill their goddamn insurance. And I had person after person after person saying the same things happen to me. They won't let me see my uncle. They won't let me see my mother. They won't let, somehow they locked them up and we can't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Until it being out there for 2 months and 2 FBI agents pulled up and said, "Can you come here for a minute?" And I said, "Sure." And then they said, "Can you explain to me what's going on? Why are you out here at 14 years old?" And then I explained it. So they sat out there, and the more people that kept coming by saying the same thing, started talking to them. And in 6 months, they raided the entire NME fucking psychiatric facilities all across the country at one time, went in there and got their fucking records and shut them completely the fuck down based on a 14-year-old that was standing out there that got enough attention.
Yep, that's a fact. That is a fact. You don't get to hold people against their will so you can make money or do nefarious shit or fucked up shit. Gross.
So, bitch, you small fucking potatoes, and I'm tired of your sorry ass. I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I know how to not fucking break the law, and I know how to affect your fucking white privileged ass money, bitch.
You also don't know what all he went to school for. You only think it's just auto mechanics.
Cause see, it don't do much good. It don't do no good. A poor motherfucker that ain't got shit. They don't give a fuck. Just like I don't give a fuck. Motherfucker, scream all you want to the rooftops about fucking me. I'm a poor motherfucker with nothing. You ain't taking shit from me.
No.
Sue me. I'll show up to court. Eat you there too.
What we do have ain't in our name. We ain't stupid, bitch. You ain't getting shit.
But motherfuckers like you that think you fucking run shit and think you can use your money to intimidate and harass people, and any response, you're going to use your money and your family's going to use their money to fucking get your fucking way when you're fucking with people. I got the answer for that, bitch. I promise you that. And you're going to find out. And that's exactly why that First Amendment's there. The exact reason. To equal this motherfucker out.
Exactly.
If you don't like it, go take your fucking money over to fucking Mexico or Nicaragua where you can just do what the fuck you want when you pay somebody. But over here, I'm a protected fucking U.S. citizen that has a right to fucking freedom of speech, you cunt. Fucking had it, man. Every time I turn around, these cocksucking ass motherfuckers trying to do something to set me up where I got to answer another fucking phone call from some fucking detective somewhere with some dumbass shit because y'all are a bunch of baby back bitches trying to set people up on the internet. Or else go away and never return, or fucking bow your head to me, or else go fuck yourself is what you can do. The whole fucking lot of you over there, go fuck yourself.
We appreciate the donations that are already coming in for the Tupelo trip. Thank you. We're accepting the donations. I'm planning on trying to make this trip possible by Labor Day. Really would like to be there throughout that whole weekend process because it is a holiday and Labor Day is a Monday, which is the actual holiday. And I know that there's going to be a lot of people trying to shop in the fucking T-Mart up there in Mississippi, up in Tupelo.
We'll direct them where to get their beer and their fucking cigarettes and their fucking gas and their fucking candy bars and their motherfucking soft drinks somewhere else.
So those of you that have already sent the donations in, we appreciate that. And we will keep accepting donations, and every donation that's sent will be sent and used on the trip.
And you can come on here and you can call me a scammer and you can try to block it. And you can try to.
I don't give a shit.
I assure you of this, you fucking cunt.
When they see us in Tupelo, they're gonna know it's not a fucking scam, bitch.
I assure you of this,
Try
you
to block
fucking
it.
cunt. Okay, I don't give a fuck what happens. My ass is gonna get to fucking Tupelo, Mississippi. And
Yup.
my ass is going to be standing out in front of them motherfucking stores. And my ass, if I can fucking stand in front, whatever, I'm going to get together with all the people that know all your shit when it comes to the oil transport business. I'm going to get the address of that. I'm going to find out the contracts
The
to
vendors.
vendors to which that you fucking provide the
Your
fucking gas
chips,
to.
your
And I'm going
candy
to call
bars.
and record them, and I'm going to play your voice just like I did with the distribution company fucking Abbott IPCO. Because see,
That's
they were the
right.
same way. I'm a distribution company. Only thing you're going to be picketing out here is the 18 wheelers, all the transports that pick up our things, and they don't give a fuck what you
It
say.
don't work like that.
You know, when it changed, the vendors that bought from them, I fucking called them up on the phone. I said, "This is what happened. Do you support this?" None of my business. I don't care. Oh, you don't care, huh?
I'll stand there
Okay.
too.
Well, we're gonna go out there and stand in front of your fucking national fucking chain in Dallas, Texas, and we're gonna let everybody know that you don't care.
They
And
didn't
then
like that.
all of a sudden, people started caring
They didn't like that.
because the contract started in and said, "Well, fuck that. I get my motherfucking flowers from Holland from somewhere else."
Uh-huh.
Because rich motherfuckers, they care about their money.
Yup.
And it's going to be the same way with the oil transport business. I'm going to make them calls. I'm going to play the recordings. Is this somebody you want to buy your gas from? And they're going to say the same thing that those chains said. Well, it's none of my business. I don't care. Okay. Have a
Okay.
great day.
Where you at?
And then they're going to see me out in front of their business where they get your gas
I'm
from.
gonna bottleneck that fucking T-Mart down to fucking bankruptcy, bitch.
And then they're going to do the same thing. They're going to call the cops. They're going to say, "Oh, God, you mean they're over here now? Okay, we'll go out there and tell them, don't go out in the street.
You gonna
Don't
learn to
block
shut your
traffic.
mouth, Lynn.
Don't go on their property." And then you know what? The phone's going to ring to your sister from the vendor and say, "Take care of this, or else I'm getting my business from somewhere else." That's how that works, bitch. You want to call me a fucking hillbilly stupid motherfucker? You go right ahead.
What you bet by the end of it that sister gonna do something with Lynn? What you want to bet, y'all? What you want to bet that Lynn gonna come on here if she gets to come on here and she ain't seeing a team of fucking doctors?
And
we
maybe,
don't see her no
you
more.
know,
What do
you
you
know,
think
Lynn,
that's gonna happen?
You know, Lynn, because, at some point there has to be a resolution to things, right? I mean, that's how we work in this country. We try to resolve shit, right?
My resolution is put that bitch in a nut home and throw away the
When your
keys.
sister shows proof of me getting you psychiatric help so you stop your bullshit with
That's
people,
when we'll stop.
that's when I'll see that your sister and your family's serious. And then I'll wink at them and say, "Have a great day."
Then you can come out here refreshed and medicated.
I'll let you know if
Leave
when she
people the
gets
fuck
done
alone.
with her psychiatric treatment, if she does it again. And the way you'll know is I'll be back out here again.
Mm-hmm. Make sure she takes them meds.
Now, I don't give a fuck if you're on the internet. Hey, everybody's got the freedom, but you're gonna leave me, the Turners, and you're gonna leave my friends, and you're gonna leave other people the fuck alone on here when it comes to your threats and your harassment and your off-at bullshit. And if that takes a team of fucking psychiatrists with a whole bunch of meds to get you to that point, then so fucking be it.
And you're not gonna come on here talking about the turnips, using all these special names that you use for us, bitch. I know the shit you say. I didn't talk about them. Oh, we ain't doing the word salad game, bitch. If I hear anything that remotely fucking describes me, looks my way, talks about me, talks about my husband, then my ass gonna go right back out there, bitch.
Yeah, because bitch, there ain't no fucking there isn't anything that any fine print next to that First Amendment. Okay?
Nope.
There ain't no fine print
And that's
that gives you
not blackmail.
any more privilege. I have a right to express it for as long as I fucking want.
And that's not blackmail, bitch. That's a promise. That's me telling you how to cow eat the cabbage, bitch, and you better fucking get in line and fucking move along. That's just the way it's gonna be. You can't stop me. It's not against the law. You can cry about it and you can throw a fit. You can get on here for fake outrage. You can get everybody, "Oh, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that." You know what? You know what? The Turners don't give a fuck who don't agree with it. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck. I ain't on here for people to agree with it. I don't ask permission. I do what I want. And when you try to fucking affect me, bitch, I promise you, you'll regret it. I'll affect you greatly. Here's my phone number. Call me so we can set people up and have people call and lie. Oh, is that right, bitch? Is that right? Is that what you thought you was gonna do? Use a mentally ill bitch try to put me in jail. Lie for you. So you can get in the ear of her and tell her what a victim she was when she wasn't no damn victim. Oh, okay, bitch. I got you. I'm gonna expose your ass in the public, and guess what? You still won't give a fuck about that, but that's okay. Your family will. That's good enough for me. People are tired of you, and they're tired of hearing your family say they don't give a fuck, and they're tired of your family not doing some shit with your ass that they should be doing.
As you're using them to do what you do.
You ain't on here just talking shit. You on here fucking crowd targeting, lying,
Threatening people off app shit, doing fucking off app shit.
being hateful, being fucking racist, and getting fucking passes for being racist because you gonna give somebody some money in their pocket on their Cash App. Oh, well, now I don't care that they're racist. They gave me $1. Is that right? See, I see you bitches out here that take money from her and think, oh, well, now she gave me money. So the fake outrage over the racism, well, oh, well. Is that right, you nasty motherfuckers? That bitch is nasty. I wouldn't fucking take $1 if one of my kids needed a kidney and I needed $1 and Lynn was the last one in this fucking world to give it to me to save my kid. I wouldn't take it. I'd figure it out. You nasty weak motherfuckers. Sit out here and fucking have all this outrage over topics and all this shit. And then the minute Lynn fucking does it, you don't like it and you get on the bandwagon and then you turn around and she gave you money now, so it's okay. We're not gonna talk about it. Oh, fuck you. Nasty motherfuckers. That makes you just as nasty as she is, and you might as well said the same word she said. You might as well have told other races out here the same shit she said. You might as well say it yourself. You gross motherfuckers. Y'all sitting around fucking promoting that bitch.
And
I told y'all, one of these days, y'all gonna get her to fucking push somebody in the corner that can't fucking get out of it to where they harm themselves. Or they fucking lose their mind and they get in the car and they go handle her ass because she's started that shit, and then she's gonna cry victim to what the fuck they do to her.
And at best, bitch,
she's not a victim either way.
At best, bitch, the only fucking thing that you might even be able to accomplish is on here. That's it. You might be able, with your manipulating victim crying ass, you might get 285, 300 people to say the Turners are fucking crazy. The Turners are trash. We don't like them.
I don't care.
They're this and that, and I don't give a fuck.
I'm still gonna handle Lynn regardless. I don't give a fuck.
At best, that's what you might accomplish.
I do not care.
But while you're accomplishing that, my goal is to at least affect 10% of your family's fucking income. At the very least. At least 10%. Hopefully more.
And
that ain't gonna be hard.
I appreciate
that's 1 out of every 10 people that think, you know what? Fuck this gas station. Hell, there's the proof right in front of my face. Why in the fuck am I going to give this family any more money, knowing that's how I feel when I go in? There's at least 1 out of every 10 is going to feel that way, and that's good enough for me.
Donations are still coming in, and I do appreciate them. But one thing I should have said, which is fine, I'll put a note down. When you send it through Cash App, where it says for, make sure y'all write in there for the Tupelo trip, so that way I can keep up with that, which I'll write it down. Because I want to keep that. I want to keep up with that. I want to keep a log of that. Right for Tupelo trip. So that way we can keep it up. We're planning on, as of right now, trying to make it there for the Labor Day weekend. However, I do for sure want to be there by the 1st because that is Labor Day, one of the busiest days at a gas station to be traveling. Hey, if we get it raised before, we'll go before and just be there a little longer. But I do plan on being there, hopefully, throughout that weekend and also throughout that week. And just depending on what goes on, I might even stay longer. That just depends. And if you, I do have Venmo. I've got PayPal, I've got Venmo, and I've got Cash App. So if you're having an issue with Cash App and you don't have a way to send the donation through Cash App, just let me know, and I'll send our Venmo and our PayPal.
And at the very end of the day, Lynn Brooks Taylor from fucking Tupelo, Mississippi, this is between us and you. So you cry as much as you fucking want to. You create any motherfucking narrative you want to. You come on here and manipulate and cry, and you call scam, grifter, this, that. Ooh,
I don't care.
You get the biggest names
Of
up
course
on
she's
this.
gonna say
You can
that.
get the biggest names up on this
But
motherfucker
she
to
don't want
fucking
us
trash
coming.
to Turners and whatever. And bitch, I promise you, I'm coming to Tupelo, motherfucking
Yes,
Mississippi,
ma'am.
and with my First Amendment right in my motherfucking pocket, bitch. And there ain't a goddamn thing you're gonna do about it.
And if we haven't raised enough by that time for the Labor Day time to go, we're still going. I'll just keep raising until we've got the amount to go. But bitch, we're coming. This is a trip that's not getting canceled. Just so you know, you've already done enough. You've had 5 years of you running your yap. I'm done. You're gonna learn to stop fucking running your yap at certain people around here. And I'm also not just gonna fucking make people aware of your racism while I'm there. I'm gonna make people aware of how you are on the internet. I'm gonna let everybody know what you do to people. And guess what? There'll be a page, which there's already a page. There's been a page. There's gonna be a page where all your shit's uploaded. And while people walking through there, talking to us, we're gonna let them know if y'all like to hear it. Here it is, and direct them to it to where they can watch it in real time. They can go see it. It's all been recorded, and they can go watch and view and rewatch and like and dislike, or I don't care what they do.
There'll be a recorded fucking thing, a recorded video on a YouTube link
Mm-hmm.
that they'll all be provided, and all they have to do is go to it.
I'm gonna let them know about you getting a fucking YouTube page and doxing fucking families and their children, because that's recorded too. We got that. I'm gonna let them know what a nasty fucking bitch you are, Lynn. And I'm gonna let them know that the family seems to not care about the racism. The family seems to not care about her bullying people, targeting people.
And using
Family just
their
seems to
money
not
to do it,
care. Yeah,
to intimidate people.
they just seem to not care. Your days of treating people like you do and getting on here doing the shit you do is over with. And don't worry, they're going to know what you did to that Tamara lady and her son, too. They're going to know what you did to Connie and her and try to get info on her and get involved with her and her son. They're going to know all of that.
About how you threatened Stephen.
All of
That
it.
you were getting taken from his home because
They're going to know.
because he was allowing people that you were bullying on his. You want his space to yourself, or else.
They're going to know what happened to KK and how you played a part in that also, Lynn. And that KK is no longer around because of you. They're going to know that too, Lynn. Out of KK's own mouth, he even says you isolated him. You made him come in under a troll. Yeah, they're going to know all of that, Lynn. You're a nasty person. You go around and you get into all everybody's business. You poke your head in there and then you become a victim of it. They're going to know what you did to Lisa the goat lady who has cancer. They're going to know that too. That you bully people with cancer. They're going to know all that shit, Lynn. And they're going to know that the family just seems to not care. But guess what? This family owns this fucking gas station right here, and you have a informative decision to make at this point, sir or ma'am. You can take your hard-earned dollar and you can go in there and buy a candy bar or a fountain drink or a pack of cigarettes or fucking fill up your tank with gas. Yeah, you can do that. But at least now you have an informative decision to make and you know the facts on it before you decide to go spend money in there and support that family that supports her and allows her to sit around on her ass all day.
Actually provides her the means to do it. They actually pay for her means to do it. Literally. pays for her means to do what she does and don't give a fuck.
But at least if they spend that dollar in there, they're going to know that they're supporting that. And guess what? I'm going to also let them know I have you on recording because I'm going to be recording everything. I'll have you on recording. And I am going to be exposing everybody and everything, including each one of you people, as far as being here to learn and make your decision. And then if you decide to go back in there, people are going to see that, and I can't help that. So therefore, they might decide that, well, fucking shit. Jack Daniels here that was just talking to NJ Turner and looking at all this stuff and looking at Mr. Turner's sign and listening to him and his voice and his megaphone.
Hearing her.
Oh my God.
They still gonna go in there and spend their money?
That motherfucker still went in there and spent money? My God. I mean, I can't help that. That's what people put themselves in that position to do at that point. That's their decision. But everybody's going to know who they are, their face, and that they made that choice to go do that. It's going to expose a lot, not just you, Lynn. And then where does so-and-so work? And where does this person? Oh, I recognize him. Oh, my God. You mean tell me that he just heard what you said because he heard what that woman said with the PORCHMONKEYS and decided to go in there and spend money? Well, don't he work down here at the mill? Oh, shit. Maybe we need to let the mill know that, oh, Jack Daniels here that decided to walk up in there after hearing that supports that racism. Oh, yeah, it's going to start all kinds of shit, but that's not my problem.
Yeah, because I'm quite sure people in Tupelo are probably pretty bored and fucking nosy, and
Uh-huh.
you know, days
We'll
of social
provide
media, everybody
conversation.
likes to know everything, don't they, Lynn?
We'll provide conversation for everybody, everywhere.
And we're real nice people in person, real talkative, real nice, respectful.
Yeah. Yeah. That won't be my problem, Lynn. Oh, and don't worry. People won't have a choice but to hear us. So they can't say they didn't see or they didn't hear. Like people on here like to do. I didn't hear it. I went to the bathroom. While you know your ass is fucking sitting here and you took your phone to the bathroom with you and you didn't miss shit while you sat on the toilet and took a shit. And when you motherfuckers have these excuses, I walked away from my phone. I didn't hear it. Oh, these motherfuckers won't have that excuse because they're going to be on camera. Because guess what? I'm going to have a 24/7 fucking cam going. And it's going to be recorded. And it's going to save everything. To where for weeks on end, when I fucking get done out there, I get to come home and put it in my computer and go through it and make a Tupelo town page and upload everything and everybody. That way everybody can watch and nobody can say, well, I didn't see it, I didn't hear it, I didn't know. Well, I mean, were you deaf? Maybe the deaf ones. They might be able to get away with saying they didn't hear it. And then the blind ones can maybe say that they didn't see it, but that, you know, they probably heard it. But either way, people will not have an excuse, and everybody's faces and identities will be all on my camera, and everybody will know everything about everybody in Tupelo and what they just chose to do. Oh, well, you heard that and you still went in there? It's not my problem when they all find out where everybody works and everybody makes this big ordeal over it, and there's a lot of conversation happening. In the town, out of the town, online, on here, this community, that community, everywhere. I don't care. Not my problem. People have choices to make every fucking day. And it's up to you to make them. That's not my fault or my problem that if you get exposed and basically you expose yourself because you're accountable and responsible for yourself. You can't get mad at me because I videoed that shit and you decided to come through there and go up inside and buy a candy bar if you heard PORCHMONKEYS holler out fucking Lynn's face and then you heard that and fuck it, I'm still hungry. I'm gonna go in here and get a fucking Snickers. That's not my problem. Or TARBABIS, that's not my problem. And you didn't care, that's not my problem. I don't care about, you know, a Martha McKnight or whatever the name is of the woman, the blonde-headed lady you see taking her child in there. I'm sorry.
So at best,
Not
bitch,
my problem.
at best, so far the only thing, yeah, already, I've cost your family at least $5,000 in a fucking lawyer's retainer. They ain't gonna do you a goddamn bit of good already.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it? Is it fun? Huh? Every business loves holidays.
Well,
The extra
yeah,
holiday
they
money,
count on
the
it.
extra holiday money, boy, it just gets them all giddy. It sounds like Christmas. Every holiday for business owners, like such as your families,
They count on that.
but not this one.
They count on it.
Bitch, sick of your shit. You wanted to play victim to what Phil did, and people want to feel sorry for you. Well, you got it. You fixing to have a hell of a fucking victim role on here.
Besides, I'd like to see where Elvis's brother was buried. That's important to me. I want to go see.
It's been turned in to the proper authorities. Well, I'm gonna call the authorities before I even get there. You dumb bitch. Hell, I'm turning it in.
And there's nothing that the
A
authorities
team,
are going to
a
do
team
about
of lawyers
it.
is going to be on this.
Professionals.
I'll be speaking to them
The
personally
professionals.
when they charge you to come out there.
You
That
go
process
sell it.
server, I'm gonna speak to him personally too. The one that your family's gonna pay for.
And nothing's going to happen, Lynn. You go show those professionals and come on here talking about it.
I'm done with that bitch.
I hope you do come on here crying and whining about it because it'll all be recorded. And guess what? We'll play that for the people too. We'll let them know. Oh, and in fact, she cried about us coming here. She don't want people knowing. She cried about it. But here we are.
Lynn wins the prize, honey.
Turner's coming to Tupelo in 3 weeks. That's the plan. But like I said, when enough money's raised, we'll go. So if it's not raised by time for the holiday, then we'll just go at a later time and I'll just save the funds and put it towards it. But either way, we're coming. We're not canceling this trip, Lindsay. You're not going to be lucky. There isn't anything you can fucking do. Not a fucking thing. I don't care if you get on here and you apologize. I don't care if you take a mic and you beg and you grovel. I don't care if you fucking send the cops to my door to knock on my door. There's not a fucking thing you're going to do to get out of it, bitch. You've had the floor and the show for 5 years. You begged for this. You asked for this attention, so you're going to get it. And what you didn't and count on is us being able to hear when you were mad and you would throw out your face about how you wanted to give your phone number to somebody to try to get private with someone to convince somebody some shit to fucking make up some shit to have the Turners locked up. Oh, you can go fuck yourself, bitch. Because I got that recording today. I heard that shit. I was in the other room. You're lucky I was kind of sort of, well, I really wasn't even paying attention, honestly. I was doing something else, but it kind of caught my ear and I'm like, wait, what? Did I just hear what I thought I heard? Here, honey, let's back that up. I backed it up. I listened to it. I listened to it a few times. And there it was.
Because ultimately, what you fucking did and what your fucking little stupid ass clan did is what always fucking happens. Is you fucking use your manipulation, your gaslighting, and all your fucked up psychology fucking bullshit. And you took somebody who is spoiled. I'll go ahead and say it. And you convinced her of something that wasn't true for your own fucking personal gain, which was to fucking have us fucking targeted and us fucking harassed and try to build a case on us. And ultimately, all you did by gaslighting her and feeding fucking fuel to her temper tantrum that she was throwing. Ultimately, what you did was got her to fucking utter the words out of her mouth that she's going to kill herself in the name of the Turners, which ultimately led to a fucking warranted police call to her home. While y'all just skate fucking free. While you, Lynn, in your phone calls, just skate free to do it to somebody else and do it to somebody else. While you get your rocks off fucking with people. In your sweet southern voice.
This she does on here all day, every day to everybody. Well, she's gonna learn.
Well, we have your sweet southern voice saying some not so nice things, Lynn.
Sharing is caring. And we're gonna play it and share it with everybody. You don't get to
And
hide on the internet.
you can get
and
on
be
there and play
nasty to
victim to
people.
the men that want a white knight for you, and those men that want a white knight for you. I will let it be known, and I will let the police know, and let it be known to them when I come. If you want a white knight, hey, that's freedom too. But one thing you best not do is put your fucking hands on me, because I have a right to defend that too. That's called the Second
Or
Amendment.
send someone to do it. I do carry, by the way.
That's where the Second Amendment comes in. If you want to go out there and you want to be a white knight for Lynn and parade around, you have the freedom of speech too. You can do what you want. You can be known that you're protecting a racist. Congratulations.
And this ain't about. Don't get all confused and twisted. I'm a staunch believer in people have a right to be on the internet. This is not about trying to run anybody off the internet in any way, shape, or form.
So you don't have
What
the right
this
to use the
is you're
internet to
not
fucking
going to use
harass
the
people off
internet
this
to
app.
fucking harass me or anyone else on the app, and you're damn sure
Off
not
of
going
this
to
app.
try to take people to go off the app behind the scenes and get in private to fucking try to have me locked up and make up some shit. That's what you don't have a right to do. And that's where you thought you could do that shit, and that was your mistake when you thought you could fucking get mad and start telling on yourself. I told you, the self-conscious fucking tells on itself. You didn't mean to throw all this stuff out your face and for it to fucking hit my ears like it did, but you did it, and I heard it. Because I pay attention. That's why I am on here, is to pay attention to shit like that. And not to mention the fact that you thought you were going to threaten us with a student loan, Lynn. An illegal document that y'all obtained illegally in the first place. But to sit there and thought you were going to throw that out to fucking threaten us and try to get us off the app and embarrass us and get people mad at, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, my husband has $10,000 in student loans. So what? You owe a fucking man over $12,000 in fucking back rent that you didn't pay that you got evicted from. I'd much rather owe the fucking federal government for student loans for an education that my husband was out seeking than a fucking owner of a fucking property that you failed to fucking pay your rent because you were irresponsible
And a drug
fucked
habit,
up on drugs, leaving your fucking drug paraphernalia behind.
which they're going to hear that too.
Your needles and your fucking
The
drugs.
town's going to know about that too.
To where the owner of that property that came in there and had to pack up all your shit and throw it on the curb, had to call the police and turn your fucking drugs in. And yes, we're going to make sure everybody in Tupelo is aware of that as well. How you like to sit around and make people think that you're some high and mighty fucking goddess, heiress to some fucking oil company. You want everybody to fucking look at your family like y'all are fucking God walking around. Well, they're about to see the real you. The real fucking shit. They're going to hear all about how your family don't care that you do all this shit to people. They're going to hear all about your drug fucking usage and you didn't pay none of your bills. They're going to hear all that shit. Every bit of it. They're going to hear it.
Hey, Steaks. Hey, the anonymous pussy that's named himself Don Steaks. Didn't you say that you wished you'd have known when Phil was down there because you'd have fucking showed up and beat him?
Well, we're going, bitch.
Well, bitch, I'm going.
Show up down there to
Show
beat
up
us.
and beat me, motherfucker.
I wish you would. You and your short
With your
short
mighty
ass.
fucking paw.
Yeah, bring it. Bring your fucking little pink fingernails down there and try to whip me. Try to whoop me. Labor Day, bitch. Book a flight.
Well, this was a fun space. I enjoyed it. Did you?
I'll go live and put the camera up for you. I'll make sure it's videoed so everybody can see you whoop me.
Hell, and by the time it's over with, there might be more people out there than just me and my wife. Never
Oh
know.
yeah, other people. I already know somebody that is. I won't talk about it on here, but I already know. I already know. I already know. We're gonna get the hug on somebody. Yeah, there's someone that we're gonna hug. Yes, we get the
And we don't
Tupelo.
control everybody else, but I assure you, I have done this before, and I will not be breaking the law. I know not to go on private property. I know not to impede people's free travel, whether it be pedestrians or people in vehicles.
But yes, if anybody else would
It's
like to
simple
meet us in
awareness.
Tupelo, you're welcome to come. The more the merrier. You're welcome to come. I mean, if you want to meet me in Tupelo to try to whip my ass, that's okay. If you want to meet me in Tupelo to sit down and have a good lunch, that's okay.
I have a right to freedom of speech, and I mean no harm, which means you don't have the right. You might think you do to stop me, but I promise you, I will defend myself. Are we clear?
I think so. I heard it. I know what that means.
So now this is the part where you go get with your fucking stupid COS gang and try to gain as much support and sympathy as you can that I don't give two fucks about, bitch. Do you understand me? Do I make myself clear? Other than that, I really don't have much else to say. I mean,
Yeah, I don't either,
kind of is
really.
what it is.
I don't. We'll be in Tupelo in 3 weeks.
This is that part. This is that part where your fucking money don't fucking matter, bitch.
Nope.
This is that part where a poor motherfucker can show you that it don't fucking matter.
Nope. I sure
That
don't.
judgment that you cast down, but you look down,
She a
you're gonna
nasty
see that it
bitch.
don't much fucking matter.
She a nasty bitch. That's for sure. So anyways, I got a few messages. I'll get back with y'all when I get off of here. I do have I have the Cash App. It's on my page. It's in the nest. I have Venmo and I have PayPal. If you have to send or want to send and you can't through Cash App, just DM me and I'll send you the Venmo. I'll send you the PayPal if you'd like to donate. But we're planning on going to Tupelo for the Labor Day weekend. And I plan on staying pretty much most of the whole week, to be honest, because there's a lot of things there that we're going to handle. It's going to take me some time. And I want to make myself available because it is the holiday weekend and courts are not open. So if Lynn thinks she's got a case, she can get it filed and she can get it served within that week that we're there. So I want to, I like to oblige her and her mental illness there. So we just want to make sure to make that mental illness option available for Lynn. So we're going to be there throughout that week. But if you'd like to help donate to get there, then we'll do that. If enough money's not raised by the time the Labor Day holiday happens, then we'll just go when it is. But either way, we're going. This is a trip that's not getting canceled. And I've already put the disclaimer in there that if in the event that something goes on, something happens, something comes up that we don't go, all monies will be refunded in full, just like it was the Alabama trip. We just didn't go. But I don't foresee us canceling this trip. I think it's time. That bitch has had 5 years, and when she wants to threaten to take shit off the app and try to convince people of some bullshit, being all mentally ill, that's enough for me. Lynn, you gonna learn. That's enough, and you gonna learn to leave people alone. You gonna learn to stop your shit. You don't. Try to whoop me. Labor Day, bitch. Book a flight.
Well, this was a fun space. I enjoyed it. Did you?
I'll go live and put the camera up for you. I'll make sure it's videoed so everybody can see you whoop me.
Hell, and by the time it's over with, there might be more people out there than just me and my wife.
Oh
No.
yeah, other people. I already know somebody that is. I won't talk about it on here, but I already know. I already know. I already know. We gonna get the hug on somebody. Yeah, there's someone that we're gonna hug. Yes, we get the
And we don't
Tupelo.
control everybody else, but I assure you, I have done this before, and I will not be breaking the law. I know
Mhm.
not to go on private property. I know not to impede people's free travel, whether it be pedestrians or people in vehicles.
But yes, if anybody else
It's
would like to
simple
meet us in
awareness.
Tupelo, you're welcome to come. The more the merrier. You're welcome to come. I mean, if you want to meet me in Tupelo to try to whip my ass, that's okay. If you want to meet me in Tupelo to sit down and have a good lunch, that's okay.
I have a right to freedom of speech, and I mean no harm, which means you don't have the right. You might think you do to stop me, but I promise you, I will defend myself. Are we clear?
I think so. I heard it. I know what that means.
So now this is the part where you go get with your fucking stupid COS gang and try to gain as much support and sympathy as you can that I don't give two fucks about, bitch. Do you understand me? Do I make myself clear? Other than that, I really don't have much else to say. I mean,
Yeah, I don't either,
kind of is
really.
what it is.
I don't. We'll be in Tupelo in 3 weeks.
This is that part. This is that part where your fucking money don't fucking matter, bitch.
Nope.
This is that part where a poor motherfucker can show you that it don't fucking matter.
Nope. I sure
That
don't.
judgment that you cast down, while you look down,
She a
you're gonna
nasty
see that it
bitch.
don't much fucking matter.
She a nasty bitch. That's for sure. So anyways, I got a few messages. I'll get back with y'all when I get off of here. I do have I have the Cash App. It's on my page. It's in the nest. I have Venmo and I have PayPal. If you have to send or want to send and you can't through Cash App, just DM me and I'll send you the Venmo. I'll send you the PayPal if you'd like to donate. But we're planning on going to Tupelo for the Labor Day weekend. And I plan on staying pretty much most of the whole week, to be honest, because there's a lot of things there that we're going to handle. It's going to take me some time. And I want to make myself available because it is the holiday weekend and courts are not open. So if Lynn thinks she's got a case, she can get it filed and she can get it served within that week that we're there. So I want to, I like to oblige her and her mental illness there. So we just want to make sure to make that mental illness option available for Lynn. So we're going to be there throughout that week. But if you'd like to help donate to get there, then we'll do that. If enough money's not raised by the time the Labor Day holiday happens, then we'll just go when it is. But either way, we're going. This is a trip that's not getting canceled. And I've already put the disclaimer in there that if in the event that something goes on, something happens, something comes up that we don't go, all monies will be refunded in full, just like it was the Alabama trip. We just didn't go. But I don't foresee us canceling this trip. I think it's time. That bitch has had 5 years, and when she wants to threaten to take shit off the app and try to convince people of some bullshit, being all mentally ill, that's enough for me. Lynn, you gonna learn. That's enough, and you gonna learn to leave people alone. You gonna learn to stop your shit. You don't are in there, and
because that's what happens when you have to reconnect, and I don't give a fuck because you fucking you people will ultimately listen to the replay. But any of you fucking idiots for Lynn, if you want to come out here and you want to make public threats to me for me fucking or my wife for simply fucking exercising our First Amendment rights, if you utter it out of your mouth a threat, I will call your fucking police department too and make a report for a terroristic threat. Now, you can keep it to yourself and you can show up and I'll fucking defend myself. But I'm forewarning you, go right ahead. Because you ain't intimidating me not to go to Tupelo, Mississippi. You can go fuck yourself. Any of you.
pretty much.
That's about all I have to say. Lynn from Tupelo. Lynn Brooks Taylor from Tupelo, Mississippi. With that sweet southern voice. Racist voice that you have.
Oh, do you think that's another reason why they say it's acceptable? All the racist shit she said is because she says it nicely and a sweet, calm voice. I mean, does that make it okay? I mean, I already know some of them is because she gave them money, bought something from them, sent them some money in their Cash App, or bought a raffle ticket or some shit like that. I mean, that we already know that that's why it was made acceptable in certain ways, or that she fake apologized. I'm sorry, racists like her, there is no apology. She feels that way. She's going to always feel that way.
I mean, maybe with your family's business minds, maybe no one would come and maybe you could offer just a great sale within your store to keep the business. I still affected your money, bitch. Any fucking way you look at it. My goal at least is fucking 10%. The fucking the daily fucking register when they hit that fucking Z button and it comes down and it sees the daily totals from credit cards and cash and what came from the pumps and what came from the fucking candy bars and what came from the fucking soft drinks, and it breaks that shit down, and your sister's used to going in there seeing a certain total. I want her to see at least a 10% drop. At least.
Yep.
And hopefully more.
Hopefully.
I hope it hits at least a 50% drop.
Let me see. I'm going to Google this. Let's look. Gas stations in Tupelo. Oh, look, they can go to the Love's gas station instead.
Yeah, where's the Love's at? How far away
They
from
can
the
go
T-Mart
to they
is
can
it?
go to Love's. There's plenty of other places they can go.
Yeah, we'll give them directions.
Walmart has one. They can go to the Walmart gas station. Exxon. Yeah, see, they don't have to go to the T-Mart, Lynn. It's by choice that people decide to stop there. Sometimes
Let me
convenient.
find out how many T-Marts there are. How many T-Marts are there?
Let me
Do
see.
they own all the T-Marts there?
How many T-Marts are in Tupelo, Mississippi?
We'll call them and make sure.
That says Kmart's. I need T-Mart. Hold on. Kmart hasn't been open in years. Why did I put Kmart? How many T-Mart gas stations are in Tupelo? Let's look. Oh, look, there's two.
Two, okay.
1400 South Gloucester Street and 1718 McCullough Boulevard. So they've got two there. T-Mart. See right there, there's a T-Mart. Let's see. Let me look at this. Make sure that there was only those two. That's all I'm finding. Lee Brooks. Key principal is Lee Brooks. Okay. So she's on there. Oh, it doesn't. Hey, when you look at that on here on Google, it doesn't say Lynn. It says Lee Brooks. Why is that, Lynn? How come your name isn't on it anywhere? See more contacts. Let's see. Lee Brooks is the president.
Now, if your sister wants to come out there and be videoed telling us that you are not in any way affiliated, associated, and have any monetary gain.
Oh, I'm definitely going to ask her that.